You の上泳いでみたい。ベジタブルバレーからオレンジオーシャンまで飛ぶよ。UFO 星のカービィででで大王を倒せ。
It's 7 o'clock now, so I guess I can officially talk. Like that's the rule that I can do. Hello, everyone. How are you all on this fine... I was going to say Monday. It's not a Monday. I'm getting thrown off because it's the first. Welcome to this fine Thursday evening. And welcome, more importantly, to day one of the Kirby one-man Gourmet. And I've been calling it Melee all over the place. But if you look in someone's servers where I've put this in like their promotion box, you'll see that I put Melee by accident because I did the Smash one-man Melee last year. And this year, it's a Gourmet. Because we're going to be eating a lot because it's Kirby. So for those of you who don't know what these marathons are, this is my third one, not third year, because it started in 2017, but this is the third one I've done. Technically the third year, but you know, that's not how numbers work. They're weird like that. But, so, what is going on here is, every year, on the 1st of August, I set myself a challenge. I must beat the mainline series, or the main line of a series, within the month of August. The first time around, we played some Sonic the Hedgehog. We did the Sonic one-man relay. And, well, the goal there was a bit different, because Sonic Mania came out on the 15th of August. So why don't we try and beat 14 games before the 15th game drops on the 15th of August? That was the goal, and we completed it successfully. The next year after, the plans were a bit up in the air, because there was meant to be a different marathon, but then Super Smash Bros. Ultimate happened, and we were like, how can I not do Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? It wasn't out yet, but you know, how can I not do a Smash Bros. Marathon? So I had to do one. And that was when the goal of finish it by the 31st of August, that is the only limit. You have to do it by the 31st of August. That was when that one came in. And we did it by like the, 12th, I want to say. We did it really quickly, but that's because there was significantly less games. There was only 5 games to go through, whereas there were... Wait, was it 5? Yeah, it was 5. Whereas there were 15 for Sonic, and yet I did it in a very similar time frame. This year, I haven't actually counted the number of games that I have. Like, that's not something I've done, but I've got a list here, so I guess we can go through them right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 games. 14 games, and, well, we're taking a similar amount of time to do it. Let's just say that. So, I'm sort of trying to think what else I can really say at this point, because... Oh yeah, so we do have a schedule, as always, because this is not just completely off the cuff, but the schedule is always up for change, so !schedule down in the chat is where you can find what games we'll be playing, and if you've been keeping any eye on the schedule, you will know that tonight we are playing 2 awesome games. Kirby's Dream Land for the Game Boy, and Kirby's Return to Dreamland for the Game Boy Advance, which is a remake of the original NES game, Kirby's Adventure. So they added Dreamland into the title for no reason, really. But both are excellent games. I'm more inclined to love Nightmare and Dreamland. That's always been one of my favourites. Some great games coming up tonight. And while each day is not going to be as long as it used to be, because we used to have like really long 8-9 hour days on previous marathons, that's not possible this year due to scheduling conflicts, work on the weekdays, and wanting to do other stuff on the weekends, really, is the reason for that. So each individual day is a bit shorter. It'll be around 4 to 5 hours each day, but what we lack in length, we hopefully make up for in games we're able to beat, or games we're able to make progress in. But in general as well, it just stretches out the marathon a lot further, so you get more bang for your buck, because you still get a chunky amount of stream each night while getting more nights worth of streams, because I've instantly added half a marathon on just for not doing stupidly long nights. And there's a lot of you as well who would go to sleep halfway through the night and go, oh, well, it's 11 o'clock here, I'm going to sleep. Whereas now it's 11 o'clock, the day's already over, so I guess you can go to bed and not actually miss anything. That's the main goal of this. I think this actually works better. I'm more of a fan of this, and I do miss like the marathons a bit, or you know, the marathon days rather than, because we're still doing a marathon. But I do miss the marathon days a bit, but maybe this is a change for the better. Either way though, I've been rambling on for long enough. I love this layout though, I love this layout. But we're almost ready to see the other layout. Yes, because, well, you got to have somewhere to put your game feed, right? So we got to have a look at the game feed in just a second. But I got a few bits to get sorted first of all. But they're practically ready actually as I speak, because I got the game ready to go beforehand. So I think we can actually just dip the music off. And I think once this loads, we can come on over to here. It actually worked. I'm very impressed. It's very quiet though. Let me mess with the audio levels, then we'll be good to go. I know it's a bit quiet, but that is actually the loudest I can put it. I'll have a look if there's anything else I can do. Because that's fixed it for me, but that has not fixed it for you, so... is there anything I can do? Do I not have an audio booster on here? Let me know how it is in the chat though, because maybe it's not really worth my time to go for this, but it probably is, which is why I'm currently having a bit of a mare trying to make sure that it is loud enough for you. Oh, there we go, I can boost my desktop. Let's try that. Is that any better, guys? I can mess about with it until it's about there, which I'd say seems to be golden. But I don't really want to get going before any of that happens. That's better, okay. I'll give it a few seconds just in case Twitch delay had anything to do about it. And while I do that, I'll actually eat my pudding, because my pudding's here and it's melting, because it's ice cream, and it's warm. It's surprisingly warm today, but I guess it's just the Thursday curse from now on. Thursdays are automatically going to be warm for the rest of the summer. Hottest day probably on record last Thursday, and now it's a bit overcast, but quite unpleasant to sit through, shall we say. Even though this is a short music loop, I still love this. Kirby's Dream Land has easily one of my favourite soundtracks. I was going to say 8-bit soundtracks, which are soundtracks in general, I guess. Yeah, really big fan of Kirby's Dream Land's music. I can't speak because Kirby's Dream Lands is surprisingly hard to say. I don't know though. There's a lot of remixes of this music in the series, but I always just prefer the Game Boy. I love the chiptune styles to this music, and I feel like a lot of the remixes on later consoles just never quite captured the same feelsy sound that this did almost. It's weird. Anyway, I asked it earlier. I can't actually. Did I ask it earlier? How are you guys doing in the chat? If you're all there currently, we're just about to get started with the game once I finish my food. For a first game in the series, the music is pretty good. I agree on that one. The music is very good. I know I just said that, so I don't really need to agree with it again, but a lot of the games in the series are a bit of a downgrade after this in the music department, because they just remix the same music from this game, so that really tells you how much the melodies, at least, have stood the test of time. Because I mean, we heard quite a lot of remixes from this game during the pre-stream, because they don't really make too many new songs in Kirby at the moment. I hope that changes with the next game, though. Yeah. Oh. So I'll be giving a bit more background info, or from what I remember, because I've got to do this off the top of my head. I don't have notes about the game, about my experience with it, etc. Once we get into the game, because it's a short game and it's actually quite difficult though. But yeah, it's one that's going to go by very quickly, but it's also one that's going to go by very quickly without much to talk about, I feel. So I've got to do some padding. Not padding, but you know, I've got to find some stuff to talk about. Right, I am shoveling out the bottom of the bowl. Am I going to be doing hard mode? No. Why? Why would I do such a thing to myself? Right, it is time, people. Day one! I just moved away from my mic because I said that. Day one of the Kirby one-man Gourmet, not Melee. The Gourmet starts. Not the hard mode. Starts. I'm waiting for 10 past. That's the main thing I'm waiting for. It starts now. So, good old greens. It's looking a bit less green this time around, actually. A whole lot less green. Also, I'm trying to remember my button prompts. I'm playing on a DualShock 4 controller just because, I'm on RetroPie currently because there's this really weird thing with PC emulators where I don't know, they don't emulate the speed of Game Boy games right. Like, they run at the completely wrong speed, in my opinion. So I'm playing on RetroPie because for some reason it doesn't do that on here. I don't know what's up with that, but yeah. Either way, so Kirby's Dream Land is going to be interesting because some of you might not have ever played it. So if you don't, you would know that one of Kirby's best things about it is, or one of Kirby's best things in the series is the copy ability. So you swallow an enemy, you eat them whole, and you get their ability. Well, that's just not a thing in this game. So instead, we gotta do a run without power-ups, which is exactly how you meant to play Kirby's Dream Land, because there's no other option. But I don't know, it's nice and simplistic, but it lacks so much depth. Especially when you come back to it after having played later games, but it lacks a lot of depth in like the combat. So I know you don't really play a Kirby game for combat, but it's certainly a nice extra to sort of have like this satisfying feel to defeating enemies, which you don't really have when you don't have a power-up. But despite that, it's still an excellent game. A lot of people always give the Kirby games credit as, oh, such an easy series, but I actually think Dreamland is not all that easy. Especially on the first playthrough. Like, it gets easier the more you play it, but I don't know, I always struggle towards the end of the game. Like, they do actually throw some curveballs at you for a game series that has infamously no challenge. Definitely the hardest game in the series, I'd say. It doesn't really ever get much harder than this, so if this is like the baseline, then our baseline's quite low. But there are still definitely some moments that really sort of get the blood boiling, at least in my opinion. There are some moments where I've had actual moments of genuine difficulty, which, as I mentioned, people seem to like to think doesn't exist, which I'd be inclined to not agree with. And exactly, yeah, the NES game was the one that is credited with giving the copy abilities. I guess when you have more memory to work with, that's a thing you can do. You can't really do that with... I know the Game Boy probably has similar memory, but NES easily has more. So, I guess I had more to play around with there. Yes, released in 1992, this is the Kickstarter of the Kirby series, and yeah, it's very primitive, so you could tell that it came before Kirby's Adventure. Even still, Kirby's Adventure is very primitive in of itself, but this one even more so. My first experience with it did not come in 1992. I couldn't tell you what year it came in, but it was on the Kirby's Dream Collection. So this song's good. But yeah, it came on the Kirby's Dream Collection for me, which was the Wii ports of the Kirby games. And for some reason, even though they never officially did, what am I trying to say? They never officially did Game Boy games on the Wii Virtual Console. For some reason, there was a Virtual Console in place. You know, there was a mode of Virtual Console that lets you play Game Boy games on the Wii because they used it in Kirby's Dream Collection. It had a full-blown Virtual Console style Game Boy emulator, which from memory was never used again. It was just used for Kirby's Dream Land 1 and 2 on that collection, which is... Yeah, I guess you've got to have the first game on the collection, but still, it's weird that they developed that and then never really did anything with it. You would have thought they would have maybe done like a Pokemon collection or something with it, which... I know Pokemon's not my cup, but I know a lot of people will be into that. Also, yeah, I'm failing miserably. Hey, what's up, King? How are you doing today? And since I haven't really said it... I've said it in the chat room, but I haven't really actually said it on the stream itself. What is up, King? And also, since D'Artagnan's already been talking, I've already been responding to him. Hello, D'Artagnan. For those of you watching back on the stream replay, this will make more sense, because I haven't introduced myself to them. The mod is here. Incorrect, we have two mods, because Dean is also mod. Yes, Le Mod is here. Doing good, that's good to hear, and yeah, indeed, the cup is here. See, we're keeping the language PG for a bit, until I get to a really hard part of the game, which I then proceed to baby rage over, which will happen. I know it will happen, because this is the only game of the series that I've actually done a practice run of for this marathon. For the Sonic one, I knew a lot of the games anyway, so I didn't need to practice them. For the Smash one, I did a bit of practice, but for the most part, I just went, nah, not gonna practice. In this case, though, I probably should have, but I didn't, because there are a lot of games I just flat out have not played. So it'll be interesting to see sort of how this goes for me. because I have not played. I have not fully played Dreamland 2. I have played it a bit in practice. I've never played Dreamland 3 at all. I've never played 64. I've never played Amazing Mirror. I've never completed Squeak Squad. You know, I've got a lot of games in this case, that I'm going to be playing that I've never played before. So there is going to be a spectacular amount of fails. So do be on the lookout for that. Do be on the lookout for some baby rage. But as of now, yeah, it's pretty comfortable. I say this as I have been taking a severe amount of damage. Also, this slowdown is not a computer. This is Game Boy, good old Game Boy slowdown. Because of course it is. Because I mean, the Game Boy wasn't exactly well known for being the powerhouse of 8-bit consoles. Even the Game Gear was more powerful than the Game Boy. Had some better games as well. Oh, actually no, Game Boy was cool. I do like Game Boy. I've lost track of where I am because it's Castle Low, which is infamous for being the stage where you don't know where you're going. It's also really weird playing this with a DualShock 4. I don't like this at all. I wanted to play with my SNES controller. That required me to mess with a bunch of mapping. And no. This is surprisingly an easier boss fight when you don't have a copy ability, which is weird because I was playing Kirby Superstar Ultra, which is a game coming up tomorrow, and you can fight this with a copy ability, and this game is really not built for a copy, or this boss fight is really not built for that. But yeah, that's one thing to bring up about Kirby Superstar Ultra, is that it has a remake of Kirby's Dream Land as the first game, as the Spring Breeze game, so we're actually going to be coming back to this game tomorrow night. So if you're sick of watching it now, get ready for Kirby Superstar Ultra. But it's only the first 10 minutes of the game. After you get out of once you get out of the Spring Breeze mode, that is when you get into the good stuff. You get into the truly original content, and that's the reason why I love Superstar Ultra. Especially Ultra. I like Superstar, but Ultra is where it's at. This is the best song in the game, by the way. I love this song. Also, it's in Sonic Chrono Adventure, which I always find weird, but I loved the song before that. That's not the reason for me liking it. It's in one of the worst stages in the game though, so I sort of take it back. It makes the stage slightly less painful. I totally forget I have these. We actually have power-ups that we can use by inhaling them and exhaling them. But I always forget that they're a thing. Not those ones, but anything that has a star I don't count. But you have the microphone ability, you have the bomb ability. I keep forgetting to mention them. Yeah, you can exhale them and they will do some sort of damage, depending on what the item is. Most of the time they do something that involves blowing up. Something about the fat man here, I guess. If you subscribe to me, which one person is, shouts to Burns. If you subscribe to me, you can use the Greth 30 Fat Man. If you're not, just use a Heavy, I guess, in this situation. Still waiting for me to make Fat Man. You bring this up like once every 3 months, and I go, I should make that. I did promise I'd make that, and I never did. But one day I'll remember to make it. I really do want to do it, I just always forget, and you bring it up at the worst possible time. Always when I'm streaming, never when we're in a voice call. Where am I even going? Down here? Yeah. So, Kirby is a video game that exists. I don't know what to say about this stage. It's very maze-like, as is sort of not the standard for Kirby games. So it's a very uninteresting stage to talk about because, like the last one, I'm getting lost quite a bit, and I can't go. Oh, look at the scenery because it's black and white. I can't do a lot of things because it's black and white actually. But yeah, if you hadn't noticed it already, if you're maybe blind, then it's black and white. I'm getting showered in 1-ups, which is interesting because I don't remember getting showered in 1-ups on my practice playthrough. As I said, only game I didn't practice playthrough for this marathon, and it's the one that I've actually beaten before, so that was slightly pointless of me when I could have done it on one that I've not beaten before. There we are. Is this the boss that I'm thinking of coming up? I hope it is, because I love the boss that I'm thinking of. If it's not, it's next stage, because this game only has 5 stages, if not 6, off the top of my head. really not a long one. I've seen reports of people like on their first playthrough back in the 90s beating it in half an hour, which I can. Yeah, it is the boss I'm thinking of. I love this boss. But I might actually die quite a bit here, so expect some fail. I don't have a death counter this year. That was something I wanted to set up and I didn't. I'm sort of disappointed in myself. I ran right into that one. But I did avoid that one because I knew it was coming. Come on, you can. Yes! That took me like 3 or 4 goes on the first time, so I'm glad I did it on the first try. I'm not looking like a scrub today. Especially for a Game Boy game, what do you really expect? I mean, Pokemon's like a 30-40 hour game. It's a fairly reasonable expectation to expect a game that lasts 2 hours. Like, even Kirby's Dream Land 2 is like a 3 to 4 hour game. That's what I mean. Also, I've had this song stuck in my head all day because the Superstar Ultra remix is really good. I'm going to probably play that on tomorrow's pre-stream. I always fall down here. Every single time I drop down into that pit, no matter what. Even if I tell myself not to. But I did a good job because I'm playing in front of people, therefore that means I need to play slightly good. Slightly being the key word. But the next game, even though it's a game that came out in 1993, only 1 year later, so you'd think it would have a bad turnaround, therefore probably a short and not very balanced game. Kirby's Adventure is like a 3 to 4 hour game, and it's coming up right after this. Not very long at all after this, actually. So, yeah, we're going to be enjoying that one. Also, how did that kill me? I swallowed him. How did that kill me? Yeah, Bubbly Clouds. Not Bubbly Clouds. What is this called? I feel like it is called Bubbly Clouds, so I also think that's what the second stage is called. That's why I'm a bit reluctant. Bubbly Clouds is normally where the game starts trying to kick my ass a bit. Mainly because it's not hard as much as you just have these corridors. Which is the main deterrent, because look, I've already taken down half my life bar. I hate these guys. I hate these Waddle Dees. I actually don't know the name of the ones with exclamation marks. I know their ability is called Beam, but I don't remember what the guys themselves are called. I thought I mistimed that really badly. Can you give me a checkpoint, please, game? That was stupid. Waddle Doo, that's it, they're Waddle Doos. Waiting for the bus light, relatable content on twitch.tv. The home of Ninja no longer streaming, because that's topical, I guess. Because that happened like 20 minutes before I began the stream. Waddle Dee is the best. Waddle Dee for Smack. No. I love you, Waddle Dee, but that would be a waste of a fighter pass. It's like putting Goomba in Smash. Like, Goomba's a cool character, but don't put him in Smash. He'd have 2 moves. Although, to be fair, at least Waddle Dee nowadays is like with the spear. From like Return to Dreamland onwards, they're always shown with a spear, so you have move potential with that. But then, you know for a fact, even though it's a spear, people will complain that it's another sword character. There's no winning. You flipping idiot. That's what you are. See, I am slowly burning through the life reserve, which I knew would happen. Once I finally got to this point, I knew it'd happen. But hey, there is some challenge. Oh yeah, Bandana D. I guess Bandana D is the name of the Waddle Dee nowadays. Or, you know, the playable one. But I always just refer to it as a Waddle Dee, because it is a Waddle Dee. I can be a Kirby sword fighter, that's true. Look, just get Kirby to swallow any sword fighter, and instantly Kirby becomes just another sword fighter. I actually don't remember, what is the tactic for this? Oh, I think he slams on the ground. No. I thought he slammed on the ground. That was what I was meant to do. Ah! This was one I died to quite a bit as well. Ah! The absolute audacity of this, to be fair. I know the pattern and it's just not happening. This isn't even normal. This isn't even Krakow. This is like mini Krakow, I think. Well, not mini Krakow, but you get the drift of what I'm saying. This is like mid-boss version of Krakow. See, I fall for his shenanigans, but I know what I meant to do. This! That is the easy way to beat him. Oh, you You absolute unit. Kirby is a unit. That's how he was able to kill that Waddle Dee made of electricity. A Waddle Doo made of electricity. With no effort whatsoever. Mwah. Let's grab that random nut-looking thing that makes me puff up and shoot energy or shoot air for some reason. Yes, I'll take my Maximato, please. I actually quite like this section. It's cool. It's chill. It's chill, unlike having spikes there. Because now I have to actually try and find a way to get around the spikes. But I did it anyway, because I'm swag. I'm just swag like that, man. Oh, I sort of wanted that to give me food, because I'm sort of low on food. Alright. Swag strats. There are no swag strats. There are just safe strats, which I'm not even doing them because, I don't know, I'm reckless. See? I told you. I almost took another point of life away there. I don't actually think he has the same pattern, so I can't camp at the top. Sad boy moments. And he should throw a Waddle Dee. Yeah, and then he goes underneath me. I knew that. I didn't know that would happen. That's why I didn't dodge it, clearly. But I knew he would one-shot me. That's what I was trying to say there. Totally. Alright, come on. This music, yeah, this music's good. How did I avoid that? That did not strike me as an avoid. Ah! Oh, barely walked off screen as I was about to get him. Like, it was in the radius of my mouth. Speaking of. Even if it is like a 3-second loop, I agree, it is a very good song. That's the second time I've done that. That must be like a pixel off getting hit. Oh! He looked like he was going to throw a Waddle Dee, but he was not doing me a favour there. Come on, throw me one, throw me one. Nope. You going to throw me one? Yeah, you are. Wow. Impressive. Stage 5. I think it might already be Mount Dedede, honestly. It strikes me as being Mount Dedede next. It is! Mount Dedede is the final stage. We've been playing for 18 minutes and we were at the final stage. Oh, this song. This song is good. Also, I might... yeah. I'm going to make a safety save state. I don't think I'll need it, but I sort of want to make it here just in case my game over. That is safe. Yeah, that is safe. Okay, so I'm going to go with the boss that's going to give me the most grief first, which is him again. So this is really weird. In order to get into the boss room, you have to stand in a location of a Ditto Kirby, and that sounds really confusing, but you'll see what I mean in a second. It's so odd, and every single time I play this, except for now, I never know what to do. See? You see what I mean? What? So we've just done him though, so naturally we're going to have a bit of an easier time with his pattern. No we're not, because he's just going to randomly go off pattern now. See? What is this? What is this luck? Ah! I had an inkling he was going to jump, so I jumped naturally myself and threw away the hit. Ah, that's bait. Oh, barely made that because I felt he was going to jump, so I did a short hop, and I realised, damn it, you're going to probably run into him with a short hop. Then I clipped into his sprite, but he didn't hit me. Oh, No! No! I'm taking the world's largest L here. Because now I have to do this thing with one bit of health. Please throw me a bone game. F. Come on, please don't hop into me. Good. Now I hate this because in new Kirby games you can puff up using one of the buttons. You can't do that in this game. You can only puff up using the up, which when you're also trying to use the diagonals, you know, you're trying to press your left and right. To get past that, that is very infuriating. I only have one bit of life. I'm not going to do this. I mean, if the clutch comes out, I will happily accept the clutch. But I ain't feeling the clutch, you know? Well, saying that, they removed the bit of his phase where he does the 3 balls, which is the bit that's actually hard, so I guess we did clutch it. I won't get out of here without getting hit though, because this thing... I hate this thing! the absolute clutch on that one. I don't believe it. It's just because I'm an epic shmup gamer, what can I say? Can you please try and attack me so I can actually just walk past you, thank you. Look, here's a dancing Kirby that I have to touch. You have to touch your twin, I guess. And what is Sakurai on? Come on, bro. There's a reason I don't let him work on Kirby games anymore. Oh yeah, no, I just took a strategic death. Exactly, correct. Come on, you're one hit away from... Yes! Incinerate, you box pusher! Lol. And it's Wispy Woods time. Lispy Woods. Hey, let's get him. I always leave this one till last anyway, not just because it's the easiest, but also because it seems really fitting to go back to Dreamland as sort of the final segment of the game. Even if it is a harder version of Dreamland. You do the same in Kirby's Adventure, actually. We'll be doing that in a bit. It's not that hard at all, but it is harder than the original Dreamland. That's the point I'm trying to get at here. It's interesting to play a version of the Wispy Woods boss fight where you don't just spam highly charged attacks and you have to actually instead use the obstacles. I sort of enjoy this. Yeah, this music's been used to death, but it's also really good. It's like Green Hill. Green Hill is really good. I don't care that it gets reused a lot because the music's really nice. Right, I'm going to save state here anyway. Just in case, because I don't expect to die to DDD, and even if I do, I still have an extra life. But safety! Marathon safety! Look how much health he has. Also, by the way, fun fact, DDD's sprite... Oh, DDD has the most sprites of anything in this game. Because, I don't know. Well, not as in including like his portraits and stuff, I just mean this sprite has the most sprites of anything in the game. It's nuts. Right, come on, come at me. Yeah, this is a really short loop in this game because they took up so much room trying to make DDD sprites that they couldn't fit in anything more than like a 2-second loop. It's really difficult to land in time to actually grab the stars, I'm finding, because these stars on these boss fights are always... In any other Kirby game, they always last a really long time. Here, they don't, because it's... I don't know. Even though it's your only method of attack, you have such a short period of time to attack that it's sort of pointless. Personally. Oh, just hit him! Stop taking poxy damage. That almost went into him. He always does that hammer attack at the worst possible time, because then I can't actually hit him with the star from the hammer attack. Like, bruh. How are you gonna play me like this? See, look, we're already off to a better start, and I've only been here for all of about 3 seconds. Also, why does that play the warp start exit music? Well, not music, but you get the point. Why is this going so much cleaner? I've noticed the tactic just seems to be to stay close to him. Which I could have noticed that ages ago and saved myself a bunch of aggro. But I didn't notice that. Ah, that was a bad move. RNG, exactly, because this entire boss fight, I think, is RNG. Goodbye, DDD. Goodbye, DDD, and goodbye, Kirby's Dreamland. We have been playing this game for less than half an hour, and we are done. That's how a pro gamer does it. That is the Eben Games tactics, and that is Kirby's Dreamland. Complete! 1 game devoured, 13 to go. See, I told you it was quick. I told you it was quick. Look, the credits. Yes, dude. Yeah, he couldn't take it anymore. I can't take this shit no more. See you guys what you've been saying on Discord. Good old Sakurai, yeah. Good old Bubby. good old Cypher. Not Bill. Never Bill. But yeah, Kirby's Dreamland, it doesn't rank as one of my favourite games, but it's certainly far from the worst mainline game, in my opinion. So, I'll take it. I'll take it. As a first game, this is the way you do it. But as a second game, how do you top Kirby's Adventure? What a sequel that game is. And we're about to play it, or should I say the remake, any second from now. In my opinion, this game holds up better than Dreamland 2, actually, so yeah, I'll take this any day. Dreamland 2's fun, but I wouldn't call it great. I'd call it good. So, I'm happy. Good job! Press up A and select on the title screen to start a new adventure. Nah. Oh look, it's my RetroPie screen. He's got video games. I don't believe it. He's playing video games. Oh, he's playing emulated video games. Please load. Okay, good. You did load. Except I own all the games on the GBA and Game Boy sections. So why can't I hear anything? That's why. Because it's really quiet. What's up with the music? The music's a bit derpy, but outside of that, the game plays perfectly fine because I've tested it before. I'll actually refresh the capture feed just in case. It's not a problem with the GBA sound chip, like the drums are randomly getting out of sync. Although the refreshers seem to fix it, so never mind. Yeah, it's not the sound chip as much as I think it's the emulation, but this emulator actually works better than any PC emulator in my experience, so I'm very happy to use this. Anyway, so I have file 3, but file 1 is where we're going to want to go. But first of all, before I do that, let me just quickly change around my title, so my title currently is that. So I need to change that to Dreamland. And the game to Kirby's Night. Oh, definitely. This game has a brilliant soundtrack. This remake, that is. I still think I prefer the original NES music, but I'm very happy with how this came out for a GBA game. And everyone says, the GBA soundtrack sucks, but GBA does have some really good soundtracks. Likewise, there's a lot of people who say the Mega Drive soundtrack sucks. No, you just need to know how to use it. Just no one knew how to use it. That's the problem. Anything's good with training. Just like how I'm not good at video games, because I don't train. This was, for a long time, one of my absolute favourite Kirby games. Not my favourite. That was Superstar Ultra, but then when I played... okay, what am I doing here? Why is my X button... Why does my X button jump? Whatever, okay. I've figured out my control scheme. So, copy abilities! Look at copy abilities. Also, hello, Jamie. How are you doing today? So, yeah, compared to Kirby's Dream Land, we didn't have any of this fancy stuff. We didn't have any abilities outside of being able to suck up enemies. And that was really it. But now we have copy abilities, and I'm really sucking because this game controls completely differently. So, I'm using the beam ability currently because the beam is my absolute favourite. At least in this game. I have favourites later on, but beam here is supreme. Haha, supreme. Beam. Damn it. Also, yeah, fun fact about this room. I just killed the enemy that I wanted. There's a UFO there. I was meant to get the UFO, but I don't know. I didn't get the UFO. Doing good. How am I? I'm doing excellent, thank you. I'm very tired after a full 8-hour day of work, but I want to play some Kirby. I don't care. I also had a bit of a headache, so I took some paracetamol. I'm good now. What's up with the music? Yeah, the music is a thing. I don't really know what is up with it. Good question. Anyway, how's the game volume for you guys? Because the game volume is really quite on my end, but it seems alright judging by the sort of spectrograph, so... And then I also new to this game we have a hub world, because there are way more stages, so as a result, we probably need a way to access the stages. Right, I actually forgot Sword Kirby was in this game. Yeah, Sword Kirby, my favourite. Sorry, Beam. But we also have mini-games, and I'm not going to be doing these all too often, but these mini-games are different to the ones in the original NES game. But here we have Bomb Rally. I'm bad at Bomb Rally. But each world in this version of the game, I believe, has 3... Stop throwing it back to me. Yeah, the music just randomly cut out there. I don't really know what happened. Mix it up. Why did you go that way anyway? Lol. The timing on Bomb Rally is really weird. Yeah, it feels it a bit, but it actually feels better on my emulator than it does on a normal GBA, I found. It's sort of odd. Sometimes it do be like that. Oh, damn it! I took my hands off the controller for 1 second. Whatevs. Back to the main game. Is game audio already lagging? It is on my end. Yeah. It's time for the thing I do every year of gonna reset the capture feed every 10 minutes. I didn't need to do that for Dreamland, but I do here now apparently. I didn't want that, but okay. I got my beat back there. This track in particular sounds really GBA. There are some songs that sound almost identical to their original NES version. But this one, no, this one sounds so GBA. It's all down to the melodies and everything. I probably should switch from beam because it is actually hard to aim my beam. I'm so used to the Superstar Ultra timing of beam that this is sort of odd. Well, no, as in the hit arc, should I say, because I have way shorter of a hitbox for the beam. So as a result, I'm missing a lot of stuff that I shouldn't be missing. But I love you, Beam Kirby. I like you more in Ultra though, because you're yellow in Ultra, and that's just automatically cooler. But I've played this first stage so many times trying to test out like different emulators and the capture feed and the Wii U emulator and all that sort of stuff, that I've never sort of got beyond this stage in my tests. So I've been playing this stage for like the last 3 or 4 months over and over, desperately trying to make sure that my setup is working completely fine. And as a result, I'm sort of sick of these stages. But once I get out of these stages and get onto the actual meat and potatoes of the game, show the different powers. I can't actually remember how to get rid of my powers is the problem. I think it's R. I think it's L. I think it's start. It's start. So once I get onto a different power, I will show it off. Yeah, it is pretty much sword time, because this game doesn't have too many good power-ups. The NES original had so many great ones, but this one just sort of gets rid of a lot of them. I'm not entirely sure of the reason of that, but as we go on in the series, we'll be getting a lot of cool abilities. But for now, you'll be seeing me stick with a select few. The select few that I stick with in each game tends to differ, so even though it will get a bit repetitive in the game, I'll be switching it up every now and then. Especially with it being as well that ability change between games. So some that are in earlier games and not in later games. Some that are in later games and not in earlier games. So we'll be mixing it up. So my goal for Dreamland is Nightmare in Dreamland. Okay, I'll take freeze. I don't really. I prefer an ice ability, like just a good old school ice ability. So I'll take a freeze. But my goal for Nightmare in Dreamland. Damn it! I was right by it. My goal for Nightmare in Dreamland is to beat it by sort of 11 o'clock-ish. I'd be happy if I could beat it by 11 o'clock. It's not an especially long game, so I don't doubt that I could for a minute. Especially if I sort of ignore all the sub-game stuff and just rush to the end. But, for the most part, yeah. We don't need an F every time I die, but I appreciate it. It'll get repetitive for you quicker than it will get repetitive for me. Did it again. Let's see if I can get power up. Yeah, it is really weird that ice and freeze are separate. I don't get that, but hey, developers. The thing that I love about later games is that each ability has more than one move, because in this game it only has one move, because you only have one button. And you can't charge it or anything, so as a result, yeah. But once we get into later games, we get much more move variety, and we get much more variety in the actual weapons and abilities themselves. We need a death counter. Do we? Did they actually merge? Actually, yeah, they did. That explains why I never remember ice. Oh, freeze, but I always remember ice. One thing you'll notice about specifically Nightmare in Dreamland is it really packs a lot of enemies into a tight space, which the original never did. But there are so many enemies in like one small confined area in this remake. I guess it's artificial difficulty because there's not really anything else that it would be. Yes, I finally got swords. Hello, Sword Kirby. Oh, Viper, when we were talking about the music for the Kirby GBA games, I think Amazing Mirror did a great job. Listening to that one track they put in Smash, I thought it was a remix at first, especially as I hadn't listened to anything from the game before Smash. I don't know specifically which track you're talking about, but Amazing Mirror does have some pretty good music, just I've never heard it outside of the game. It's not one of those soundtracks I go back to outside the game, personally. Why? Okay, I was sort of questioning why my sword wasn't doing anything. Also, this is the phase in Wispy Wood's life where if you attack him before he starts attacking, you can infinitely stall his attacks. This happens in quite a lot of games from now on. So as long as you attack him, he will never attack you back if you don't ever drop a hit. Which I tried not to. Also, hi Ice Cream Island. This track's awesome. Oh, sorry, I lied. This track is very GBA as well. But Kirby's Adventure has a lot of samey-ish levels, but it's still a fun game anyway. Just the levels themselves can sort of blend together. Like, oh, this stage, or the underground areas in this stage look very similar to the underground areas in the first world. Yeah, that's a common theme, and the GBA remake really has not done favours to that as such, because whereas it was just sprite art previously, which made it a bit less sort of noticeable, now this is sprite art as well, yeah, but whereas it was 8-bit sprite art, now this is 32-bit highly detailed sprite art, which has the problem of you can very clearly see when they've reused assets, which you couldn't do that before as much. Well, you could, but you know, the average person playing Kirby's Adventure back in 1993 is not going to sit there going, well, this is lazy art design, but I'm going to sort of do that with a game made in 2003. You had better tools available to you. I'm going to cite time constraints. But already at the end, a lot of these levels are very short, because they decided Kirby's Dream Land didn't have a lot of levels, but it did have length in those levels. This game has no length in a level. It still has technically a lot more content, but this game has a lot less levels. Well, a lot more levels and a lot less content per level. I think Nightmare was 2003, if not, no, 2002. Yeah, I'm fairly certain Nightmare was 2002, so a year after the GBA came out. So it is fair. Actually, no, the GBA was 2000, wasn't it? Or was it 2001? Maybe it was 2001. But either way, very shortly after the GBA came out, in comparison to, say, Amazing Mirror, which came out in 2004, they had quite a lot of time to perfect it. Yeah, 2001 was my first instinct, but the problem I had in my head was, oh, that's the same year the GameCube came out, and they wouldn't have released it in the same year. Boy, was I wrong. Hello, Wheel Enemy. And I'm dead. Doesn't that make a nice change? So yeah, this was the year after that it came out then in that case, which for a GBA game, which actually no, it's probably been in development for a few years to be honest. But that was the GBA's identity. It was the remake handheld, because they'd finally reached the point where their handhelds were actually powerful enough to do meaningful remakes. So they just went absolutely ham, and as a result the GBA doesn't have too many games that are sort of on their own merits. They're great games, and a lot of them are worth playing over the originals, but yeah, there's a lot of games that are worth playing over the originals, but it doesn't have much of an identity of itself for a console, which, don't get me wrong, I play this version over the original Adventure any day, so much that I haven't played the original Adventure since like 2008. But I mean, come on, GBA, you could have released a few more exclusives. A few. I'm quite happy with the number we had. We did have quite a lot of exclusives, but so many ports and so many remakes of older games. Yeah, exactly. The 4 Mario Advance games, which you'd think, judging by the fact they were called Mario Advance, you would think they were original games for the Advance, but no, they were ports. And especially some of them, were they really necessary? The one that comes to mind is the Super Mario World port. I mean, that one barely changes anything. I think the Super Mario Bros. 2 one, which was Advance 1, and the Mario 3 ones are all worth stuff on their own merits, but the Yoshi's Island one and the Mario World ones really don't change anything, and in fact all they are is just the SNES versions with screen crunch. Because the SNES versions look really good, so they just went, we don't really have to change the graphics all that much. Whereas they went with the NES games, Super Mario Bros. 2 and 3, they went, this is NES graphics, we can't really get away with this, we actually have to remake graphics specifically for the GBA. And as a result, they have way more content, they have much nicer graphics. And that was all from not being lazy with your game design, people. And besides, yeah, at least as well, the Mario 2 and 3 ports, or sorry, the Mario 2 and 3 ports, at least they actually have original content. From memory, the Super Mario Bros. 2 port, the Super Mario World port and the Yoshi's Island port don't actually have any new content. Maybe I'm wrong, but I've never had any reason to go back to them. Were they built on top of the Mario All-Stars version though? Because at least Super Mario Advance 1 had a lot of changes. It had completely original graphics, completely original sound. I guess, yeah, you could argue that it was built on the engine. GBA introduced it to Advance Wars, yeah, but Golden Sun. and Camelot have not made a new RPG since the DS. That is an absolute crime. Get them back on... Actually, they did say they wanted to make a new Shining Force. A new good Shining Force that wasn't weeb trash, so I'm down with that. Because clearly Nintendo don't want them to make an RPG. I've sort of come to terms with that now. Even if I don't particularly like playing RPGs, I mean, come on. Just give the people what they want. They want Shining Force 4. None of this animu. No one likes the animes. We get introduced to this boss quite a lot. We play it in later worlds as well, and I don't particularly like it for that much. Oh, Super Mario Advance also had nothing new aside from the voice lines and graphics. I thought it did, but I guess I owned the game at one point, but I didn't play it all that much, and then I sold it because it went up in price, and I sort of wanted a PS3 at that point, so I sold it for a PS3. It was worth it. It wasn't the only game I sold for a PS3. I also sold Planet Robobot, which I then bought back specifically for this marathon. So I guess this story has gone full circle. Oh yeah, Mechabirdo, right. Damn it, I didn't mean to do that. Add screen crunch. Yeah, but they rebuilt the game to remove the screen crunch. Whereas they didn't do that with Super Mario Advance 2. The Mario World port. I knew I would do that! But I still didn't stop myself. I mean, is Mechabirdo even a good boss fight for those of you who've played it? Because I'm not huge on Super Mario Bros. 2, so... Either version, the American version or the Japan version. Boys, let's get an F in the trap, boys. F in the trap. Screen Crunch is a lot... Oh, Mega Man and Bass. The thing is, did they even change anything in that port outside of adding the English language? Because I don't really think they did. I don't think there's any original content. In fact, it's just a worse version. Except it's in English this time. And besides, who asked for Mega Man and Bass on GBA? Who asked for that? It's not even it's too hard. Just who has even ever said that Mega Man and Bass is their favourite game? They didn't port any of the classics. No, they ported Mega Man and Bass. Because okay. I guess I want Parasol, because I don't really like rock, and I've already had way too much fire. I can hit him with the tip of my umbrella. I did actually know that was a thing. But I can hit him while I'm just walking with the umbrella. Come on, please. Please. Stop ringing. Just hit me! Cheers! Mate, it's not hard. Oh, I got the mic ability. Hell yeah, I'm going to go ahead and waste this in a second because there's no good place to use it. Exactly, Super Mario Advance 4 had e-reader features. See, that is actually something that makes it worth playing. Can I have just kicked him? I honestly forget I have the slide in these games. You're going to notice that's a common thing. I forget that I have the slide. And I've also messed this up. I only suddenly remembered that I had the slide because what was it? What game? Triple Deluxe. Triple Deluxe in the tutorial tells you you have a slide, which I totally forgot. Laser! I'm firing my laser! Haha, funny meme. I would like a health pickup now, game. You listened to my wishes. I will forever be thankful for that. Too bad it only give me about 2. Yeah. That was me the other day when I was playing Return to Dreamland. Oh yeah, there's a slide kick. Return to Dreamland, what a game. One of the better ones actually, but not as good as the 3DS games. The 3DS games that are built on the same engine as us feel very similar to it, but they're better. We're going to be playing them, and we're going to be playing them with good recording equipment this year, because whereas Smash 3DS I play with semi-janky recording equipment. For those of you who didn't see on Twitter, I absolutely destroyed any bank account I had left by purchasing a 3DS capture card. And with it, purchasing all the games I needed, which was like 5, and if you know anything about Kirby games on the second-hand market, they hold their value. And then some. And I had to buy like 5 of them for the capture cards. It was all worth it for this marathon. It really was. I love doing these every year, and now that I can afford better equipment just for general streams, let alone this marathon, yeah, I'll put the money into it. I always forget that wheel ability exists in this version. I always know it's there in the NES version, but it's one of those ones I just simply forget exists. Can you please crash into the wall? Thank you. Cyclops Kirby is the new X-Men, I mean. Probably better than the new X-Men, because X-Men. Although then again, Fox is now owned by Disney, so I guess we can blame Disney instead of Fox for shit films now. I want to watch the anime again with not the 4Kids dub. I've never watched the full anime through. Fun fact, Kirby Right Back At You is one of the only shows I remember being banned from watching. One little fact for you. Like, in fact, it might be the only one I remember being banned from watching, because I really can't think of anything else. I don't know why to this day. I think it was one of those shows that everyone else had banned their kids from watching, so as a result, I wasn't allowed to watch it. Oh, yes, you gotta love it. Now that I'll go back and see it, I'm like, what the hell was... is it because he eats stuff? I think that might be the only reason. Outside of that, there's really no logic to it. Yeah, it was too pure of a show. It was too wholesome. Kirby is too wholesome of a character to be allowed in the Viper household. Now you give me Maximatos, just as I don't need them. Okay. Oh, I actually got the one. Ooh. It just occurred to me that we've still been playing for less than an hour. And we're already like 2 worlds into the second game of the day. Absolutely nuts pace. But I did eventually watch Right Back At You. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I have seen quite a bit of Right Back At You back around 2012, because 2012 was when they brought out the Kirby TV channel for the Wii. And that contained every episode of the show, and every week it would update for a new free one. So you didn't have to pay a lick, but you got the show for free, which actually it used to be on Kids TV for free, but still, you get the point. I didn't have to pay for it. That's what I'm going to talk about here. Screw you. I didn't have to pay to watch it when it was no longer on Kids TV. But this is not a Christian household. Just that's the only reason I can come up with, because I remember other kids were banned from watching it as well, so I assumed it was just a don't let your kid watch this type thing. So okay, I won't. He's too wholesome. How could you not like that lovable pink face that devours everything in its sight? Just don't want my kid being into Vor SMH. Bruh. Oh, why did I not use that? They altered his voice. Altered his voice to what? I wasn't aware he had a voice. I can't remember what they did, but it's for stupid reasons. This anime. Anime is stupid. Haha, got him! Also, since I haven't asked anyone, what do you think of the overall layouts this year? Not just the intermission, because I asked you during the intermission what you thought of that one, but what do you think of the actual layouts this year? All this stuff here, absolutely made by hand. I have not stolen a lick of it. Minus the half-tone pattern. Because I just remembered I hadn't made that, because that was already a GIF. Still, everything else here, I have made. I put it all together. And what do you think of it? Is it a nice layout? Because I was looking back on last year's layout and I'm like, this is nice. But A, I'd prefer something that I made myself, and B, I don't know, it just felt a bit clip arty. I wanted to do something original this year. Obviously based on Kirby Star Allies very heavily, because that is the most recent game in the franchise, so I wanted to give it some representation. And I love the way the halftone looks, because that is what the pattern's called. The dots getting bigger and smaller is known as a halftone. And that's a fact for you. And Kirby Star Allies heavily relies on halftone, and I love the way it looks. It looks so unique compared to any other Kirby game as of recent, and just in general, I just think it looks way more stylistic than games have for, or Kirby games have for a long time, and Nintendo games as well. Because outside of Smash Ultimate, they really haven't been doing, you know, they really haven't been going for styles. They've just sort of been making games that, you know, that they don't have a style. They just sort of fit in. It's sort of weird to describe it because obviously everything has a style, but I don't know. Outside of Smash Ultimate and Kirby Star Allies, they really haven't been trying all that much. I'm trying to remember. I think there's 7 worlds in this game, and each one gradually gets longer. But still, I'm not sweating it all that much. I'm not sweating. We are going to beat this game tonight because I was sort of a bit worrisome as to if we could beat this game tonight. And if we couldn't, I'm on bad pace because the reason I need to be on good pace is because I want to do the whole of Superstar Ultra tonight because that is a long game. So I sort of don't want to have to do it. I don't want to have to throw off my whole schedule because I have the schedule aligned perfectly currently. So I don't want to throw off the schedule and therefore have to do a long game on a Monday night. Because I was going to go for the generic phrase that I use quite a lot, which is I like sleep. The thing is, I just wouldn't do it because I do actually have a schedule to adhere to. I can't be stupid and go to bed at like 12 o'clock just for the sake of streaming like I used to be able to. Which it wasn't stupid because I didn't have anything to do because it was always summer holidays when I did these marathons. So that wasn't really a problem then. But I actually have reasons to not stay awake now and do the sensible thing. So it's not even that I like sleep, so I'm not going to stay up. No, it's I have to be sensible. It's time to dial back that aspect of the streams a bit. The late night marathons that I was always known for. Not known for, because there are people who got paid than me on Twitch, don't get me wrong. I know people who stream at like 7 AM, which is their night time for them. They go to bed at like 10 o'clock in the morning and stream at 7. That's just sort of who they are. That's not me though, but you get it. Oh, I sort of wanted my ability. But the game said no. Computer said no. What do I want more? Health or? Well, you know, you got to keep your health in check first. Everything else comes after. I was saying that I just flubbed that up. Never mind. I don't want health either. I guess. Cheers controls. It's not even a controller fault. That's just controls in the game fault. Because I'm using the up button to float, because one change they made later in the series is that you can use the A button to float. I don't do that. I use the up button because I'm so used to it, because Kirby's Adventure, you can... Oh, sorry, Kirby's Adventure, yeah, the original, and Kirby's Dream Land, you can only use the up button on the controller to float, whereas here you can use the A button. Because I just played the game which didn't allow me to do that, my brain has been rewired into not spamming the A button to float. I'm going to take the Beetle ability. Or the backdrop ability. Is the Beetle not a... Oh yeah, Beetle was like Return to Dreamland. Yeah, Return to Dreamland onwards. So I guess we ain't doing that. I do love this ability though. I think this is one of the original abilities for this port. I'm very glad they added it because it is highly comical. Nice. I'm going to have a look at Twitter quickly, just see if you guys have been saying anything about the stream. Okay, sorry. The good thing about the anime is that they added more to the characters. I thought you said more characters, and I was thinking, no, they didn't. Well, technically they did, I guess. They were new to the series at the time, and now they've never come back. So actually, yeah, that fits all the definitions of more characters. F. But, well, they added more personality, I guess. Kirby has more personality in the show than he does in any game, even ones that were made after the show came out. And it wasn't, oh yeah, it was. I got this correct. I was thinking it's over in my head, and I'm like, yeah, that is actually right. Kirby Right Back at You was the last Kirby-related thing that Sakurai ended up working on. The show literally ended like a week after he left Nintendo. There was a Dynablade episode? That's awesome. How did I not know that? Come on, move. Cheers, Jeff. Yeah, if you could stop rushing at me, that'd be great. I would sort of like a sword more. Okay, I wouldn't like to come in here apparently. Is this it? Is this my big break? No. I forgot. Yeah, the random door puzzle mechanics, which puzzle mechanics aren't really a thing known to the series, so it's sort of random that they're here, I guess. I say guess because it's not all that random. Maybe over-exaggerating a bit. Maybe I'm not. Okay, so what about if I go down here? Yes! I got my health bar up. I'm a happy, happy Kirby. I'm not the Kirby, I'm just speaking on behalf of him. I should point that out before any legal advisors get in touch with me. Yes, I finally did it. I returned to my epic gamer roots. I enjoyed my roots as to why I love gaming. Because I like money and streaming movies. Dynablade goes on a rampage in Kirby Town because she's looking for a chick. So everyone assumes that Kirby ate them because Kirby. Even if I remember correctly, Kirby thought they were abandoned and tried to help them. Well, I don't think he would think that he ate them unless he suddenly got into fried chicken, I guess. Maybe that's a plot point of the show. I should watch it properly. I did start watching it properly again around 2016-ish time. I never finished it though. Do I have a... I used to have a torrent file of it, which... torrent file, but I don't think they've actually ever officially re-released the show. If they have, I'd be happy to buy a DVD. But I don't think they did. It's Nintendo. See, look, I told you we'd be seeing this boss again shortly. Because they can't stay away from it. And they use it again later. And again later. A lot later. Man is back, or welcome back for like the 2 seconds you were gone, I guess. Welcome home. Welcome to your home. Let me guess. Your home? No, go back down! Okay, at least I got the Maximator. Can't beat the Sonic X re-release for £60 for one part. Yeah, what's their name? I've forgotten their name. Discotheque, that's it. Discotheque are interesting, but hey, at least they officially released an English version of Sega Hard Girls. That's something. But they didn't officially release it in the UK. I'm sad. Likewise with the Sonic X collection, they didn't release that in the UK for some reason. Fun fact: Sonic X has never had a full official release on any home media in the UK. They were doing the Sonic X volumes, like Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3. They gave up after about 5 volumes, which I think is equivalent to 10 episodes. So you can't actually get the full series of Sonic X on Region 2 DVD. You have to buy it on Region 1 Region 1 Blu-ray or Region 1 DVD, which is so extremely stupid to me. I'm gonna get the Hammer ability because Hammer is awesome. Hammer is also OP in every game that it's in, I think, except for this one. Yeah, we're already done. This is my point. The levels are so short in Kirby's Adventure because they just sort of had to make sure that what is it? They just had to make sure they had way more levels, so it looked a lot sort of bigger on the outside. Because Kirby has a big appetite, the first meal he had with the people of Kirby Town, which was a welcome meal, he inhaled the whole meal, including the plates. The knives, the forks, and the whole dining set. Me on a night out, boys. Relatable Facebook content. Yeah, I am the fat man. King is still here actually, so King can vouch. Is that you? Is that you on the first day? How did that hit me? Come back here! I want my hammer! Another thing Kirby is well known for, its corridor stages featuring bombs at the end. I'd also call that a Metal Gear thing, but hey, each to their own. Sakura was just a big fan of MGS2 at the time. Must have been it. I can't believe King hasn't confirmed whether this is him on the first date yet or not. So Kirby on his first meal and held the whole thing in his first meal in Kirby on his first meal in Cappy Town inhaled the whole thing, including the plates, the knives, the forks, and the dining sets. Is that you on the first date or not, as you're the fat man? Is that you? Can you confirm or deny? One, two, three. Nice. 1, 2, 3. Get out my way. It was me and King and Pickle Ritz Pizza. Where you got thrown out for staring at the waitress's artwork. Kirby's Air Ride even has music from the anime. That I did not know. Very cool. Very clever. Oh right, yeah, you can occasionally unlock some bonus stages from hitting these big red buttons. Big red button, oh no! You can occasionally get some from hitting those buttons. I never remember where any of them are, so I'm not going to be going out my way to get them. Even so, it's just mainly mini-games more than anything. Which, if you know me, that's not my style. I like actual full-on games in my games, strangely. See now, this part of the stage, I'm willing to think is sort of meant to be dark. Now, I think this because some of the parts of the stage are dark, but what I actually mean is, was that designed around the GBA backlight or the lack thereof? Because surely that'd be almost impossible to see on an unbacklit GBA screen, whereas because I'm playing this on an emulator, it is extremely easy to see what you're meant to do there. Like, is that a genuine thing that they did as a game design thing, but ironically, it's a bit pointless now that we're playing this on an emulator, even though there are official emulators that you can play this game on, such as the Wii U Virtual Console, where that is also going to be an issue. I guess it's not too much of an issue, because that's not meant to be a challenge. It's just meant to be a part of a level that I'm analysing way too deeply. Also, first you take the moon, then you take the sun, then you take the kids. True story. This would be so much easier if I had a power up. Exactly, most games have brighter backlights, but I mean, if that was meant to be the challenge, then was that on purpose, maybe? Because you can't confirm or deny that. First you take the moon, then you take the sun. Kirby took the kids. I mean, Karen. It was mainly Karen, but sure. Can you not? Come on. Let me clap the moon cheeks, boy. Goodbye. Now, how am I going to kill him? I'm not going to have any projectiles. Maybe I will. What? How did that come back to life? Cheetah. Cheetah. But, I mean, that took half his health, so maybe that was a good maneuver after all. F, yep, definitely an F, I agree. F. And there we go, that was my one projectile for this round of Moon Man. Of the man on the moon, I guess. See, look, the Sun Man gives me way more. Please don't electrocute me, Mr. Sun. Why does he randomly have boomerangs? No! Maybe I can hit his boomerang. No. Maybe I can hit his boomerang, please. Oh, fuck this game. And when they come together, they make an explosion. Slide kick! I have a slide kick! You've got that right. Oh boy, it's time for Grape Garden. The level which contains no real grapes, so therefore no real grapes can be harmed during the making of this level. What? I hate you, bot. This was a banned phrase from like 2 years ago. From back when I wanted people to stop talking about that on my stream. I'm sorry, Dean. Can I miraculously fix this? I can actually. Give me 2 seconds. I can fix this from my phone. I have to go on to the dashboard. The phrase Dean was banned about a year ago when people wouldn't stop bringing it up in my stream. Back when there was beef, there is no longer beef, so therefore there is no longer a reason to have the phrase banned. Give me 2 secs, I'll log into the admin account and fix it. I blame lost shit back. I mean, that's certainly one way of putting it, yeah. Okay, so moderation. Blacklist. Apparently that's literally the only word on the blacklist. Quest desktops. The Chad was cucked. Yes. Yes indeed. Plus? Oh, you can't because you're not a mod. That's why you can't say it. Let me delete the goddamn thing, please. Right, there's only one way round this. Lol. There you go. Have a nice mod. Because apparently I can't fix it from my phone. Have a mod. I do need to demod some of my mods, so it's about time I should add some new ones. To be fair. There's a purple water do, apparently. Even I didn't remember this, and I've beaten this game quite a few times. One of the first times, actually no, the first time I beat it was on my iPad, because GBA for iOS is awesome. It's genuinely a better GBA emulator than any GBA emulator on Android, but also on PC. It's sort of weird how it works like that. But the thing is, everyone's like, yeah, touchscreen controls, but because I had a jailbroken iPad at the time, I got to use my PS3 controller, so I got to play it on an iPad with a brilliant emulator with a PS3 controller. Who isn't a mod in here? I took quite a lot of people off on mod, actually. Dean wasn't a mod until tonight. Dart wasn't a mod until tonight. It was my only mods at the moment, I think, are Burnsy, King, Jamie, and who else? There's someone else. I can't think of the name right now. Maybe it was just Burnsy, King, and Jamie. I think that was really about it. Because you said earlier, oh, PT, but PT's never here. But PT was never a mod on my Twitch because he never watches my Twitch streams. And when he does, he only pops in for like 10 minutes or so. Because he has bad internet. That's why he was never mod on it. But I did used to have like 20 mods, but I sort of dialed that back. Because I used to give a mod to people as a way of saying, oh, you're a cool friend. Here's a token of appreciation. Now that VIPs are a thing, I sort of feel less inclined to do that. I feel more inclined to give mods to people who I've actually seen moderate the stream versus people who are just friends, because I can just give them VIP and say, look, they're a regular viewer or they're a friend, they're very cool. Therefore they deserve a cool badge to tell people that they are an awesome person. See, what Jamie has said is correct. If this was still 2015, I don't do that anymore. A lot of people who are like my first mods aren't even mods anymore. It's mainly just King. And King's the only one who mainly does his job, to be honest. Well, I don't need anyone else to do their job. But Jamie is a mod because Jamie will never be demoted from a mod in case he actually does something. And then one day he does something that will justify his mod position. But till then, I don't know. I was going to go for that health pickup, but I'm on full health for the first time this entire game, so it's a bit pointless. Yeah, let's put 2 of them in, because we've run out of ideas for boss design. Screw you. Obviously I'm aiming for 1 in these mini games because I sort of want extra lives. The later game, while not as hard as probably Kirby's Dream Land, it still is quite up there as difficult Kirby endings. There's a lot, maybe cheap stuff. I'd call it cheap more than anything. Also, buy sword. I can't use you anymore because this is required for this stage. There's no point singing along to the tune because it won't match on the screen at all. Actually, is there a 9? I don't think there is, but I'm sort of curious as to whether there's a 9 life cap in this game. Got a lot of those US Kirby box arts? Yeah, because it's surprisingly hard to find European Kirby box art. And Japanese Kirby box art for the GBA games is an entirely different size, so... but I think there's only 1 game on this entire marathon where I actually managed to get European artwork for it. Which means, as a result, there's a lot of artwork which I flat out just don't remember from the series. And a lot of games have incorrect titles because we're playing the European version, so therefore the title that's going to be displayed in the game itself is going to be different to the title you're seeing on the game box art. Oh my goodness, it is Brittany, BritGamer98. How are you doing today? Good miss, good sir. Whatever you feel like being called, and don't get angry at me for today. Oh, that was the right way to go. I think? No, it wasn't the right way to go, because that's the way we just came from, just the button is not there for some reason anymore. But I meant how Kirby looks angry in every box art. Yeah, I know exactly what you meant. I was just pointing out we're going to be looking at angry Kirby a lot. That was the point of that that monologue. We're going to be looking at him a lot, so you better get used to him. Screw you! Kirby's hardcore after all. I mean, who isn't in this chat room? That's why you're here, because you're solid individuals. That's what we're most known for in the Grief Over 8 community. The 9 plus 10 equals 21 community. Oh, that looks like some semi-interesting stuff going on Discord. Ooh. Ooh. But I'm solid. I am. Oh, Solid Snake. This music sounds way too Pokemon-y for a Kirby game. That's my personal opinion. Like, it sounds like I don't know what the correct name for them is, but like mischief songs. You know, songs that play when something wacky happens in the story. It sounds like that for Pokemon Fire Red. It does not sound like a Kirby song. That should not have killed me. I was pressing the A button as I was off screen and I could see myself floating. That should not have killed. It's like getting killed in Smash when you can still see yourself on the side of the screen. Oh, wait. Hey baby, ready to see my Solid Snake? No. Not really. Don't be calling me baby Solid Snake. God. That's a little bit cringe, bro. That is an opening if I've ever seen an opening. What? That totally looked like a secret room. Stop fucking posting F! I know it's a funny joke. But see, the thing is, now that I brought attention to it, you're going to keep doing it. So that was entirely the point of that. But this has got to go fast into the video game, let me tell you people. F, okay. Okay, buddy. I'll just throw my power up. I really don't care that much about having a wheel. Do you know what I do have though? I have the slide ability! It doesn't do anything, Jamie, screw you! Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. I guess I'll take the beam, because the beam does slightly more damage. Come on, buddy. Okay, buddy. But there's no barrel roll option. How am I meant to do a barrel roll, Jamie? SMH my head. If there's a barrel roll option, I'd be all down for that. But I mean, even my slide kick doesn't work. And when the slide kicks down, that's when you know you're screwed, really, isn't it? In real life, when my slide kick stops working, that is when I start to become panicked. There is no reason to go through that wall of spikes. Absolutely none. Except if you have an invincibility, but even then, why wouldn't you just go around it? Why didn't I go around it? Because I didn't know it was there. I have no clue why this door is so big. Oh, it's Meta Knight, except it's not Meta Knight, it's reusing boss fight time. Hey! Also, this is really slow with an ability, by the way, so hope you don't mind. You'll mind if I randomly decide to throw that the wrong way? Can you not? Can you just not? Can you don't? Can you please don't? Tekken 7 is on sale, that's cool. Do you know what is on sale though? Puyo Puyo Champions for $4.99, which is probably like 3 squid. So anyone who wants to get it on PC, be my guest, because it's a great game on PC. I sort of want. Actually, no, it's free all weekend. So if you don't want to pay for it, you can play it free all weekend until the free weekend is up. But if you want to keep it permanently, that is still a really good price for it. Good def. It's cause this game puts enemies all over the shop for no real reason. Like, that should be some challenge to this NES game. Put a bunch of enemies in. Genius. Speaking of genius, this is pretty galaxy brain until this happened. Now I don't know what to do. No, okay, I guess I'm not going down there anymore then. How much is Pega selling you, yeah? How much is Sega paying you to sell Champions? None, because Puyo Champions is just really good. Basically, if you're interested in the Puyo Puyo mode, it's better than Puyo Puyo Tetris. If you're a Tetris fanboy, then yeah, Puyo Puyo Tetris is better. If you're a fan of both, then yeah, Puyo Puyo Tetris is better. But if you just want to play some solid games of Puyo Puyo, then I'd recommend Champions. Me and I have had a very good time playing it when we have, which is like twice. But I've also played it quite a bit on Switch, and the Switch version is in Japanese on my console because I got it many months ago when it was known as Puyo Puyo Esports. Yeah, I didn't enjoy it much back when it came out, but I enjoyed it way more when the English release came out because people I knew who weren't Puyo gods were playing it, so as a result, I had way more fun on the online mode. I love both game styles equally, therefore, Puyo Puyo Champions is not for you. I love both styles equally as well, but when I want to play some Puyo Puyo, then that's when I break out the Champions. I haven't done recently, but I was practicing my Puyo skills quite a bit. Don't care much for Tetris. Interesting. Then you should probably get Champions, because Champions Online is way more balanced. Because Puyo Puyo Tetris Online, even when playing like Puyo versus Puyo, they're still fairly unbalanced. Yeah, there are some like annoying glitches with the matchmaking, but meh. What? The fuck? Right, I know F is acceptable all the time, but that is one standard where F is extremely acceptable. What? Champions multiplayer focused, yes. Slide kick, Jamie says. Jamie, this godforsaken slide kick. Look what it has done. Oh, you again. How many times do I have to beat you up, old man clock? Are we really in this dark tunnel section again? Yes. I love the way this looks though. I like the way I just suddenly remembered how it looks in the original Kirby's Adventure. I suddenly remembered that the room was like ultra neon-y, but I really like this one. The simple blue outline just really sort of makes it pop. Maybe I should play with Cutter more, because honestly Cutter is one of the only weapons that actually likes to go in a straight line. And likes to actually fire quickly as well. But saying that, now I have to use rock, so good work for the people who hated on me. Sorry, I really love this track. This is one of the ones that I'd say is better than the original. I wouldn't say that for many of them, but this one definitely is. Not stage design though. Stage design's trash. Except some of the background's pre-rendered. Do you know I've ever questioned it? But it's a GBA game, so there's a high chance that they are. GBA games did do that a lot, which is pre-rendered the backgrounds, which I don't really mind at all, because I mean, what? What the fuck? These deaths, man. They aren't even deaths, they're just there's something else is what they are, quite frankly. Oh, is that what I meant to do? Wow, okay. I'm just sort of meant to evade the boss? Why do I not remember this? I've beaten this game like 5 times and I don't remember this boss fight one bit. That's sort of really bad. Why did that take away my health? Not health, why did that take away my ability, sorry? Yes! Epic Gamer win! And I even went straight into the Star Rod, which doesn't happen often. Normally I have to stumble around trying to hit the Star Rod for the next 5 minutes. Oh, someone's mentioned me. Who's mentioned me? Nice. Bum ba-dum, bum ba-dum, bum, bum ba-dum. Okay, so I'm reading Twitter again, and apparently, in relation to this ninja situation, which not many of you care about, but I just find it extremely funny that that Twitch lost its biggest streamer. Anyway, they removed his verification status and his sub button, and all his emotes as well. So, rest in peace, I guess. I wasn't going to reset the capture feed just because I think it's a bit behind by now. Eben Dick Muncher. It got to 44 before I realised that we were changing the numbers every day. So, Eben Dick Muncher 44. Rest in peace. Back when it was Eben Dick Muncher 24, we changed it 20 days in a row without him realising. Big tackle! Indeed, not a little tackle, not a medium tackle. A medium boy. No, it's a big tackle. Instant rock. What? Not only did I slash him with my sword, he sends me to my instant death. Even Jamie's saying F now. When Jamie's saying it, that's how you know it's a meme. Because he is a meme. Haha. I'm taking so many pot shots in this game, which is interesting because I'm somehow taking more pot shots than when I didn't have a copy ability in the first game. I mean, who else would be the third member of the Ice Climbers? No one else is talented enough. Only Kirby could be. Doesn't he get this cool little hood thing when he actually swallows the Ice Climbers? I think that's a thing. Kirby's preparing for the UK weather. Yeah, we had our 1 week of nice weather. Apparently, it's meant to be trash for the rest of the summer. It was nice while it lasted. Don't get me wrong. He's got a hood. He's got no coat. He's just got a hood though. I actually kind of like this ability. Isn't the ball ability in this game? Yes, it is. I just haven't used it once because I never find a use for the ball ability. Okay, since I sort of want the hammer ability more, sorry, yeah, my ice ability's gonna have to go. Was it freeze? I don't remember anymore. This hammer's cool. Hammer time! Haha, I see what you did there, friend! There's a Ligma ability. What is Ligma? Please explain. Sugma? What, the Sugma ability? Sugma what? Okay, Lewis's hammer time. Who's Lewis? Oh. I suddenly got that one very quickly. We're suddenly delayed again. That was very quick. The game got out of sync. It stayed in sync for almost an hour and then it just died on me again. It's a shame the high jump ability has never come back in later games because it is sort of a cool ability. Maybe it came back in Amazing Mirror actually, but I don't remember it because I haven't played Amazing Mirror. The phrase hammer time causes trauma for me. Oh, I imagine. But seriously, what is the Ligma ability? Oh, the Ligma balls. Oh, okay. Fair enough. The Ligma balls Kirby fires. Damn, there's some hot Ligma balls. Am I right? Am I right, fellas? Am I right, fellas? Am I right? Hello? Hello, fellas. Why is no one answering me? I refuse to speak until anyone answers me. Did I say something? Nah, fellas. Do you know what? This meeting of the Epic Gamer Society is officially closed. I'm just gonna sing my music. There's nothing you can do. No! I suddenly realised what was happening. What a save though. That's it, Epic Gamer Society reopened. Weapon plus, Gooby plus. No. I almost did the same thing. Repeated myself. I'm not gonna fall for it again. One up. It's Yogurt Yard, that level that contains a lot of yogurts. At least I got burning for them burning rangers. Aha. There goes my burning for them burning rangers. Aha. Hey, what's up? How are you doing today? I hope you're doing good. How's the stream been going lately? Sorry I haven't been able to catch any, but hope you're doing all good on them. I'm still trying to remember this off the top of my head. There's either 7 or 8 worlds in this game. We're making pretty good progress with being halfway through World 5. And oh look! It's this godforsaken boss again. Again. I use it so much. It's 8? Okay. Season X? Season X is a thing? Proves how long it's been proves how long it's been since I've paid attention to Fortnite, which is Season 1. Even then I didn't pay that much attention to Fortnite until people were talking about it. Look, it's the ball ability which is just going to send me to my death, so it's completely pointless. I can already tell it's going to happen, so I might as well just kill it off early. I wonder what that's meant to be. How do I get in there though? I guess I don't. I've been watching Pokemon again recently and I noticed one thing. 4Kids never took any of the music related to games out. Well, for Sonic X they did. I guess Sonic X had more licensing issues than Pokemon did. I guess. I don't know, that's the only option. Outside of them wanting to put in generic anime tense music. Even then, the music in Sonic X, 4Kids is okay to be honest. Just wouldn't take it over the in-game music. It serves its purpose as a TV show cartoony soundtrack. Just anything beyond that as actual music, it's eh. I love the way this level looks though. This is the best looking one in the entire game. Even if it is a bit reused, I think. Some of the assets are from World 1, I don't care, because the combination of them is just breathtaking. Relevant. How do we get there? Oh, like that. That was easy. I love the lyrics. Sonic X, Sonic X, Sonic X. Exactly, Brick. You got it dead on. There goes Furry Bait. Nice to know him. Sonic X. Good old Jetix. Rest in peace, Jetix. You got killed by Disney XD, which, less said about that the better. Although I did semi-like Disney XD at one point. Back when they played good shows. I remember, they played Sonic Underground for like 2 weeks, and then they stopped playing it. That was a really weird time to be alive. Literally, they were so excited, they were like, we got the Sonic Underground license, and then they played it for all of 2 weeks. I was very sad about that, because at one point I did actually like Sonic Underground. It has some decent songs. There are like 1 or 2 songs on that are actually decent songs that aren't Christian rock. 2. No, this is a semi-PG stream. Don't be going there, Dart. SMH. No One Is an Island is a good song though. I like No One Is an Island, and that's been #1 on RS for like a good month or 2, or at least it was. I don't think it is anymore. It was #1 on RS for ages this year, and I think it's finally gone now. But it's a great song. Give up your children, separate. Now's the time to lie and wait. For some reason I got hooked with it. I don't really know how that happened. Hide your children from this mate. Don't let him procreate. The fun games of rock music gets popular. Then comes out with songs about God. Oh, yeah. I guess. I only got about half of that, but yeah. Still recovering from 7 Rings. I actually like 7 Rings now. 7 Rings is a good song. I love that the singing voice for Sonic was provided by the voice actor gone for Double D and Ed and Eddie. I feel like I was the one who told you that, Jamie. It's the one fact that I've told you that you probably retained. Also, I have a small recollection of this boss, but I forgot it was a thing. Evanescence. Evanescence are okay though. I don't mind Evanescence. I don't mind. That's the key. Mind. No Corey! No more Corey! Wait, am I actually meant to hit him, or am I just meant to make him die? 7 AIDS in band. Now I have them, the 7 World Fruit Loops Sonic. I'm going to turn into a rat. And then Sonic just turns into Edgelord. You think you can stop me? Oh yeah, I forgot about this. He takes the world rings, but he only enhances the negative energy. So he becomes a very grumpy boy. No, nothing can overcome the true power of negativity. 7 rings in hand, speed room da. No one to believe, nothing's left to chance. Thanks, chat, no problem. Hey. We're actually meant to do something here, can someone tell me? Oh, I think I meant to take back the bullets, aren't I? Whoops. That makes sense. Oh, no! No, I have to wait 30 seconds. That is exactly what I meant to do, and it took me almost 2 minutes to figure that out. Jeebus. Yeah, I had some sort of memory of like you make him go far enough and then he gets stuck against the wall, but I don't think that's a thing, judging by how long this is taking. So we're gonna do the bullets. Bullet time. Let's do them bullets. Yeah, I think most people did because it's sort of incredibly out of place, not just kind of out of place. Teamwork. Hit the boss. Thanks, Brit. I appreciate the advice. SMH, this man backseating. I hit my best shot, but my best shot was not good enough. Down B, shut the fuck up. Fine, I will down B. There we go, I'm down Bing. That was close. I almost had to wait another 30 seconds for a bullet. Wish the bullet now comes out in a place where I can't actually hit it back at him. It will happen. See? When a gun gets tough, the tough gets side kicking. It's slide kicking actually, but you did say that, I just can't read. Thanks for the cheering game. I appreciate it. Hit the boss to damage the boss. Press the X button to jump. By jumping, you can gain upwards momentum. Orange Ocean. I love Orange Ocean. Orange Ocean looks so nice on GBA. It looks nice on NES to be fair, but so cool. So lovely. Amazing. Yes. Hi, Bambi. I forgot this was a thing. No, don't throw me. I have so much left to live for. Ah, damn you! No! I had an apple in my mouth! Why must you do this to me? Why must you do that to me, actually? Why must you do that to me? That hurt a little bit. Okay, that hurt me a lot, but that hurt me a lot. Bambi, why? At least I've still got my apple. What's up, Scott? How are you doing today? I hope you're doing good. You come in at the best baby rage time, quite literally, because Bambi is Babby. How are you doing today? Hope you're good. No! I just realised. Please stop existing. Just commit, stop breathing. Fuck this boss. Wait, I don't think I have to do it. I think this is entirely optional. If it is, I'm just gonna mitigate the life loss and not do it. Oh, look at that! It's entirely optional. And I got an extra life back, so I'm a happy bunny. Bro, that was dumb, but I'm dumber. Optional boss? Optional boss? See, that is what happens when you do a slide kick, people. This is the power that Jamie didn't want me to unleash. If I call the element Bambi, yes, because I can. That's why. I always heard a few people call it Bambi, and ever since then it's just automatically jumped out of my head, even though, yes, I know. It's also Dumbo as well, it's a lot of things. It's an elephant of many talents. What can I say? See, Brick gets it. When in doubt, just flame shield. Oh! The fight or flight kicked in, for he knew he'd fucked up. What does Viper and Elephant have in common? They're both fat now. They're both pretty bad at video games. No, the correct answer is they're both dumbos. Thanks, Jamie. Love you too. Will Spark do anything here? No, as I thought, as all things should be. Wow, wow, a small platform that actually let me go through it. That is a rare occurrence in this game. SMH getting bullied by chat. Oh right, there's a tornado ability in this game. Perfectly unbalanced, as all Smash games should be. I think I know where this is going, Dean, so you should probably just get it out of the way. You should just say it. I couldn't imagine a worse fate. Death, maybe? Death's quite bad. Of course it's a boss fight. Maybe there is only 7 worlds. Maybe there is. This feels like suspiciously what I remember being Endgame. We're in Endgame now. Haha, topical reference. We're in profitability now because Disney bought us. Eat. That was very close. Way too close for my liking. You're right back? No problem, Jamie. See you in a second. The only reason people got snapped so they could afford to pay everyone. That's the only reason they killed off half the MCU. That's the only reason they killed me. F. It's F time, boys. I should because I keep threatening to set up this death counter. When I set it up, I should just set it to automatically reply to the death to the death with F. So every time I say exclamation mark add death, it will say F. It'd be appropriate, I feel. E. Remember when E was a meme? But then again, Brit did just reference H, so I guess we really are bringing out the ancient names. Ancient as in 1 year ago, because that is ancient to most Reddit people. I'm not a Reddit person because Reddit sucks, but most of them who apparently decide what the memes are say that's too old. 2 weeks is too old for most of them, to be fair. Most of them are 2 weeks old. Yeah. We really enjoy reusing music in this game, don't we? Oh yes we do. Look at that slide! Oh baby! Why would you do that? No! I knew it was going to happen. I was sort of hoping that I could shimmy along, but it wasn't possible. There was just simply too many of them. Too many of what's, I don't know. Maybe the cutters. I can't believe you've done this. Let's get an F in the chat, boy. How the hell am I going to do that? Breathe on it, maybe? I don't know. Beam! You're totally right, that is how I'm meant to do that. That makes a lot of sense thinking about it. If I find a beam, I'll come back here with it. Because I don't see why backtracking wouldn't be an option. Yeah, I can't be bothered to go back for that. Sparks, so beam there. Oh, there goes my cutter ability. Bye bye cutter. Say bye bye everyone. Bye bye. Now that is an opening if I've ever seen an opening. Yeet. Oh, that's Bark. Thank you, Brit, for the bye bye. No! He wasn't Reddit. Tubby bye bye. I mean, that wasn't what I was going for, but I can see what you're going for there. So I love this. I can just let all the objects bounce off my umbrella. Like your timely references, I mean, you're the only person in this chat room who would probably make that reference. I'm saying that in a way of, you're the only person who's insane enough to come up with that reference over a different reference, don't you? So I haven't died again at all? Yep. Thanks, Brit. Level 5. Is Viper broken? Oh, I'm fully broken. Sorry, I'm just rebooting, turning off and on again and all that sort of stuff. I do that enough in day-to-day life, but I felt I should just do it to myself, to be honest. Don't do it. Good. Thank you for not doing it. I didn't actually know Needle was in this game. Oh. I thought that would have given me the roller ability. Needle is no longer in this game. Look at that swag. 100% swagger. No, my beam! They're saying that beam is not a lot good here, so... Hell yeah, swaggerlicious. The skillage is in the village. You already know it's time. Why specifically 420? I mean, we could have gone for another fun. There is not a gap there. You cannot tell me there's a gap. Also, shout outs to my controller randomly disconnecting. I mean, I know there is, but I'll still continue to complain about it because I can. Because I have swag. Brilliant. Really good. I totally did not want that UFO. I really wanted the ball ability. Is this the only item in the game that has a charge? I think it is. And goodbye, UFO. Goodbye, goodbye, good night. It's fine. It's cool. It's cool. It's epic. I don't even know what happened there. The controller disconnected, that was it. Absolute shambles, let me tell ya. I'm out of there though, so it don't matter. Guess I'll go top route. I can. Can this banana peel stop jumping on me, please? Come on, bro. This is the controller. There is no input lag. I am not king. You cannot compare me to king. There is no input lag. Just the controller disconnected. You saw the yellow text on the screen. Nice crash ability. That was waste of crash. Just like crashing racing nitro fueled. Haha! Catch him next time, boys, for some spicy roast. This boss fight again. Also, I could not die. F in chat, boys. F in chat. Wait, I did? Are you serious? I actually died. Jamie, tell me you're joking. Please say it ain't true, sir. Sir, please, I'm begging you. What? I don't believe this. Nah. No way, you're lying, Brick. You're lying. It's Mr. Rapid Run. Hello, Mr. Rapid Run. How are you doing today? If you don't listen carefully, you will get maced in a second, so hold that thought, boyo. Get it! I love this boss. Get it! Let's get it! It is a bit simplistic, but I don't care. It's the thought of it. It's the thought of getting it that counts. What are we getting? That's the sword, but it doesn't specify the sword. We just get it. Aha! You sued my trap! And you dead. Nah! I am Matador. I have sword. He is very honourable, yeah. It's very honourable of him to be so honourable. Yeet, yaw, yeet. Oh, hello, Blue Kirby. Sorry, hello, Meta Knight. Goodbye. So from a splitting migraine, I'm pretty good. That ain't good, man. I'm gonna be honest. Rest well. I'm perhaps not the best thing for a migraine, nor a headache. So, rest easy. Have a lot of water. Have some paracetamol. I don't know what you guys call it over there. Have some paracetamol though. Oh, if Meta Knight's enemy doesn't have a weapon, it provides one. Huh. Well, I never. What an honourable guy. Sleep? Oh yeah, sleep is good as well, except for the fact that it's like 4 o'clock for him. I guess he could sleep though, you are correct. I'm just one of those weird people who doesn't sleep during the day. You know, that rare breed of people. One of them ones. I apologise for being so odd, guys. I don't know how I'm going to make it up to you. It doesn't actually seem that way though. I seem to be one of like one of 4 people who uses the internet who doesn't go to sleep at 7 in the morning. Doesn't sleep heal you? Probably. Look at that sliding. Imagine what I would have done if Jamie hadn't introduced me to that. I'd probably jumped off a cliff. Although I did that anyway, even after he did introduce me to it. So, it wasn't really all that much better off for it. Have water right next to me, so yeah, that's good. Keep drinking plenty of water, keep your eyes shut, and try and enjoy the chillness of the stream. So you probably won't be enjoying the stream much then. Give me a sec. Stay hydrated, bots. I genuinely think this is the final world. I think we're almost done. Which means we're almost at the end of day 1 already. We've been going for like, what, 2.5 hours and we're almost at the end. Especially considering we've got the tense music on. And we've got the boss rush, that's also a normally good indicator. I mean, my sword slash should have killed that, but it didn't. What is my command for that? There we go. Been playing it for 1 hour and 37 minutes. I think I predicted like 3.5 hours on my schedule. Speaking of which, exclamation mark schedule. If you want to check out what games are coming up later on in the marathon, tomorrow we have Kirby's Dream Land 2 first thing in the evening. And followed by that, we have one of my absolute favourites, Kirby Superstar Ultra. Cannot wait to play that one. So, yeah, it's gonna be chill. Once we eventually get around to it, because obviously I've got to get back from work, because that's the thing that exists. Even if I wasn't at work, though, I'd want some time to chill during the day, like I did on previous marathons. Chill during the day, stream all night. That's how it be. How it be, how it do, YouTube. Actually, I do want your ability. No, I don't, because it's my ability. I was totally sleeping for the fact that I need to go to church and also need to eat. Don't sleep then. Sleep is for the weak, you know what they say. That shouldn't have hit you, but it did. It's Mr. Freeze! Actually, I sort of want hammer more than this, so once I'm done here. Okay, I'm done here. Let's answer that one. Drinking in the evening is better with more people around. Exactly. Even if it is summer holidays, yeah, well, none of us are into summer holidays. We're too old for that. Even me now, I'm too old for that now. That's a bit weird to say. I don't get summer holidays. What's that? I work 24/7. It is Bambi, JB. I didn't make that up. Someone else made it up. I've ever since called them Bambi. I don't know who it was. It was someone doing a Kirby book. I don't keep track of every single person who has ever played through Kirby that I've watched. Oh, fucking fuck! Come on! Don't do this to me! You can hear the absolute stress in my voice as I'm doing a silly, stupid voice. This friggin' bug. So much so that he's making me go over my PG limit, SMH, my head. I avoided that narrowly. That's the best kind of avoidance. I didn't make the name though, Jamie. Don't blame me for the fault of YouTube. That is a fault too big for even me. Yes, I remember emulating this game on an iPad Air 2, but somehow I ended up with a Japanese ROM instead of the US ROM. We were having a conversation about an hour ago about how the first time I played this was on an iPad as well, so it's not just me and you. Also, this ability is completely pointless, I've come to accept. Why will you not turn around? He has this problem a lot. I will press right, and he won't press right. You have to give him like 5 seconds to turn around, and then eventually he will. Come on, furry mate, come here. Come on, furry. What is that sprite? What is he doing to Kirby? Why has he got him upside down? Why is he eating? Nah, that's too much for me today. At least he'll actually back off now. Maybe this could actually just work. Like maybe you could actually just attack me. Thank you. I think it gives me flame. Oh, it gives me burning. No, it's actually burning. So. Is this the final boss? I think this might be the final boss. The sheer lack of confidence in my voice suggests I really don't know. Oh no, we're close to it though, I think. We've reached the end. Something end game now. This level is so gorgeous. It's even more gorgeous on NES though. This version's good, but NES is a different level. No! I forgot this gave you sleep! Even though they have the sleep cap on. No! I didn't mean to inhale you. Sleepers for the week. We've established this. We've literally just established this. I also remember trying to emulate PSP and getting perpetually upset that I couldn't run it at full speed due to requiring the iPad to be jailbroken. Even so, I don't think with a jailbroken iPad, could you even run it at full speed? I guess iPad Air 2, potentially. I think nowadays actually, yeah, PPSSPP does run at full speed on iPad, which is weird because it doesn't even run full speed on my computer. But it runs full speed on an iPad. I'm not salty, you're salty. Who is salt? Speaking of salt, this comes to mind. Mine. Yeah, yeet. I'm not crying, you're crying. I'm crying, you're not crying. I do not want ball ability. I will take no ability over ball ability. It's how it do be sometimes, you know? Stop flying into me, please! God. I think I was popular or something. I lied. I will take ball ability just because I sort of need it for this section, I think. Why do I not have invincibility in ball form? Why is that not a thing? Oh, now I do! It's only when I'm bouncing though, but... What a load of hoopla. Sounds like a lot of hoopla. Hoopla. I think the best case scenario for emulation on iOS nowadays would be to jailbreak the latest version of the iPad Pro. Yeah, I don't see how jailbreaking it would make it more powerful though. Like, that's not a thing. That's not how it works as far as I see. But maybe it is. I don't know. That's not how any other thing. That's not how any other technology works. But maybe Apple's different. Maybe hacking it magically makes your device faster. It is Apple. I would bet. Not again! No. Jamie, I entirely blame this on you. If it wasn't for your damn sliding, then we wouldn't be having this problem. I'm already struggling on health. Yeah, but you won't have a life if I keep slide kicking you, Jamie. You see how simple it is? You've messed with the wrong green viper. I should have taken damage from that, though. Thank you, Kanye. Very cool. Because that's still a funny meme, I guess. Because that's how we be on this channel. Only the most trendy current memes. At least I got an extra life. I'll lose it in a second, but I got it. Like, I have it. That's something. Full speed ahead. What if that killed me? I know that one should have killed me, but I was off screen. Risky business, boys. Alternatively, I could just camp at the top of the screen and not have to deal with you. Except for when I do, of course. That's sort of an important part of the story, I guess. I have no words for that. Just BS. Oh, go away! Go away, laser! Stop! God. Please. I can't even make this cycle on time! don't even want it. Probably see. I know how to say it in my head. I don't know how to say it loud. Gastroenterologist for all that gas. Well, not so much making it faster, but more so being able to emulate in the first place without Apple being on your butt. I don't know why I said that. I've said much worse than being on your ass and revoking access to the certificates that allow emulators to even be installed in addition to using. Yeah, that's annoying. Apple like to revoke certificates a lot. I know that because GBA for iOS. That. I guess, do you sign your own signatures for stuff like that? Like, do you use CD Impactor for that type of thing? CD Impactor's cool. I used it to get the Sonic Runners thing because I didn't want to jailbreak. Game Boy time, exactly. So I did mention earlier on in the stream, there is a remake, at least of the first level of Green Greens from Kirby's Dream Land in Kirby's Adventure. And, well, it translated its way over into Kirby's Return to Dreamland as well. And in fact, it actually looks more accurate to the original, ironically, than the NES version does, even though they were both 8-bit games. And it's actually scarily accurate. It's just a bit more high res. See, look, we're already on like stage 3 of Kirby's Dream Land. That's how quick this goes by. But it is a remake of the entire thing. I sort of forgot that. I just thought it was green screens. But this is cool, I love this. It's a nice little Easter egg actually. Even for the original, because you really didn't sort of get... Kirby was only 2 games in at that point. You know, you didn't have that, green screens is in every game arguing, because it was the second game. No one particularly cared at that point. Every game after that, no, they had the full right to complain. But Kirby fans really don't complain too much about green screens being reused, so Sonic Crunch should probably take a note. SMH. I guess I'll get that Maximato, even though I only have one bit of health missing. This stage, this flipping stage. This was the first one I lost a life to, actually, wasn't it? Oh no, Dreamland. I wish they had more. I love that HD Rumble Easter egg. We should hopefully be showing that off. I say hopefully because I need to remember to switch controllers because I'm going to be using a controller that won't have HD Rumble for Star Allies. But if I remember, I would totally show off the HD Rumble Easter egg because it's so cool. It's like the one good use of HD Rumble. I can't think of any use that I like more than that one. Because for the most part, I'm just like, yeah, it's just Rumble, except I never really noticed the high definition part of it. I just noticed that it sounds different. Like, that sounds really dumb, doesn't it? But the Rumble, there's a noticeable noise when HD Rumble occurs. Yeah, when I used to do it, I would get the certificate signed. I don't mess with City Impact because it was too daunting and complicated for me. I have no idea if it's more simple or user-friendly. Hi, DDD! Oh, this song's awesome. I forgot all about this. Yeah, you're totally right. Totally right, Dar. I always said Jamie because you're the same colour on my screen. Probably not on your screen, just on my screen because I use a different chat program to the rest of you. Oh, probably. I use Chatty. Most people don't use Chatty anymore. But I like Chatty because it's just Twitch, but looks a bit more like IRC. That's why I like it. I don't particularly like the look of IRC. I'm not one of those people. I'm not like, every modern interface is bad. Just, it's a bit easier on the eyes when trying to read stuff. The text is a bit more simple than Twitch chat. It's generally a bit less resource heavy than Twitch chat is because it's not using like a Firefox window. That's why I like using it for streaming. Any other time I would never use it. But also, yeah, a new phase added to this boss fight that wasn't in the original boss fight is he puffs up like a ball. Death. I'm gonna take a safe state here. Is that the Fountain of Dreams? I'm glad you noticed. It's the Fountain of Dreams. It's the melee stage. They put it in another video game. I don't believe this. Finally, melee HD, as you truly envisioned it. Turn around! For God's sake, pink puffball, turn around. This is 8K melee. Hell yeah. Screw this boss. I hate the flipping noise he makes when he inhales me. Yeah, I'm just going to camp in the corner because I don't care. Died. I need to remember that the tactics from the original boss fight work in this one as well. Oh, saying that. Never mind. I just save stated over the save state because I'm very clever. Very cool, very clever. It's really rare that they actually do a slow version of this track. I guess you have Fountain of Dreams in Melee, but that's really the only other time they ever do a slow version. How about that Marcel's upscale? Is that how you say it? I don't think it is. How is it? I don't know what it is, so I can't really comment on that. What is it? Please enlighten me, Rapid Run. Bad move, RNG. Flip off. The absolute desperation of this lad. I saw my life flash before my eyes. The Fountain of Dreams. Oh right, yeah, this is the final boss. I love this. It's honestly one of the best. I always forget it has a cool shmup type boss, and then you have to go fight the actual one. But I love the shmup boss. See, 8 worlds. I thought it was, but I was like, hey, we're getting suspiciously close to the end of the game. I was concentrating because I've never done that without death. I've suddenly gone, in the space of like a week, from being ultra bad at these shmup bosses to being a god of shmup. How did that happen? Right, the actual final boss is tragic in comparison. It's an HDMI dongle that can upscale console with the Switch for intelligent anti-aliasing. Huh. I'm familiar with like the M cable. Is it sort of similar to the M cable? Actually, no, because that doesn't upscale. That just dot by dots, isn't it? How do I do this again? I forget. I've suddenly forgotten how to play this boss. Oh, like that. Right. I'm glad I have save states, because otherwise I would not be doing this. Yep, see. I'm gonna only go to the save states if I get game over. But I might accidentally save over it, so maybe I might not do that, because I'm worried I'm going to save over it by accident. Oh, it's literally the M game, but just in dongle form and cheaper. Huh. That's cool. I will have to take a look at that. I don't know if I'll buy it, but I just want to take a look, because that sounds awesome. Same oh, that's probably why then. Okay, I was wondering, how have you done your magic? Because it's the same company who did the magic previously. Yeah, the magic ring never reveals their secrets and all that. The magic circle, not a magic ring. What am I on about? Magic ring was just 7 rings in hand all along. Spoilers. Come on, we're so close, we're so close. No! Why'd you do that to me? SMH. Nice. Is there another phase? I feel like there is, but I also feel like there isn't. I don't think there is. Yeah! Kirby's Nightmare in Dreamland devoured. I'm gonna say that after every game now, until I forget, which will be like tomorrow. I'll already forget by tomorrow. Kirby's Nightmare in Dreamland has been devoured. Yeah, I'm very happy with that. I know there was a lot of flubs and silly deaths and pot shots, but I'm very happy with how quick that playthrough went. I was expecting 3.5 hours, but we did that in 2 hours and 1 minute, so pretty much 2 hours. Nightmare's Road, the currents of the Fountain of Dreams, wreaking havoc and tormenting the residents of Dreamland. When King Dedede hid the Star Rod, the power source of the Fountain of Dreams, he was actually hiding it safely from the nightmares. Borrowing King Dedede's power, Kirby managed to defeat the nightmares. Now that the Star Rod is returned to the fountain, everyone's dreams will return. So fluff up your pillow and get ready for a good night's sleep. Well, that is a good note to end it on, because I know what I'm going to be doing. I know what in a few hours Rapid Run's going to be doing. And I know in a few hours what all the Brits, including the ones born in 1998, are going to be doing. Just that. That has been Kirby's Nightmare in Dreamland and day 1 of the Kirby One Man Gourmet. Thank you for joining me. Should I mute for credits? I think I should mute for credits. Enjoy the credits, people. And I'll catch you all tomorrow at 7 PM for some more Kirby action, including Kirby's Dream Land 2 and Kirby Superstar Ultra. Brilliant games. You won't want to miss it. See you on the flip side, people. Bye-bye for now.